So the next question I have for you is, what would you suggest to the listeners on seeking clothing bargains?
I definitely know, most people know the whole concept of shopping off-season, for sure. That's definitely number one. Always shop off-season, but I dig a little deeper. It comes down to 4 simple things: fit, style, color, and personality. Once you have these 4 elements locked down within yourself, you will never go wrong. You'll always know what to buy because it'll fit you. You'll always know what colors to buy because you'll understand your colors, your power colors, because it'll best on you because you know your season. You'll understand your style because you know who you are. It's not a problem. You'll never have to try and be like anybody else. And you'll understand your personality because you'll never waver. You'll never be swayed by media. You'll never be swayed by a magazine article. You'll never be swayed by a billboard. Because unfortunately, those are not real, but they do happen to sway us because we are visual creatures, and those are visual elements. Get those down pat, I promise you. Bargain or no bargain, you will succeed.
Well, can you give an example of a person in those 4 elements? For you, what would be a color? What would be the 4 elements that you're talking about?
For my body type, I am what you call endomorphic. I'm on the larger end of the scale when it comes to physical body shape. So I know my body shape is endomorphic. That means I will wear things that fit my body. I will not try on skinny jeans. I will not do turtlenecks. I will not do pants with cuffs. Because of my body shape, I know my fit. I know for me to look my best, I need to wear pants that are elongated and don't have cuffs because that'll make me look shorter if I have cuffs. I'm going to wear my power colors out of my season. I'm a winter. That means I know what colors look best on me, and on a day-to-day basis, I will have at least one of my power colors on me, around me, surrounding me, that I will always feel empowered in anything I do. Let's see, when it comes to my personality. An example, a little further back, when I was building retail stores, I was offered a job to work at Tommy Hilfiger as their visual presenter. I walked in, I automatically knew that I was not going to work at that store. The money was great, but I knew that I could not wear those clothes. It's not me. I am not a khakis and polo shirt girl. I know that. So for me to work there, I could not give them my best because when you work in a clothing retail industry, you must engulf yourself within that culture. You must wear that product. I cannot. No, I will not wear khakis. So there you go.
Oh, that's funny. This is interesting because I, on the other hand, I don't know what kind of body type I am, but what I have are these long legs and a short torso. So I just, for some reason, have been drawn to these pants with cuffs. And I said, wow, for some reason, these just look better than the other ones. And it's probably because I have those long legs, and I'm wanting my legs to appear to be more in proportion with my body.
To your torso. I'm 5'4" and 3/4. There's no way. And in heels, luckily, I'm a good 5'7". So 5'7", 5'8". So for me, I cannot wear cuffs because they naturally just make me look even more shorter, and that's not my goal.
What about color? What are the best colors that are interchangeable so that people can mix and match to create a larger wardrobe with less garments?
Well, it falls into this. There are 4 seasons. There's winter, summer, spring, and fall, just like the weather we have. Every person falls under one of these seasons, and that's their season. Within that season, there are a plethora of colors. There's over millions of colors that each person can wear once they know their home season. So when it comes to understanding that, it actually doesn't, you don't want to wear any other color or any other season because you know it doesn't make you look your best. I'm a winter, as I said. So as a winter, I'll briefly explain this to you. All the colors I wear are, people call them jewel tones. That means they have no other tint, shade, or tone. If it's red, it's red. It's not light red. It's not cherry red. It's not brick red. It's red. If it's blue, it's blue. It's not sky blue. It's not baby blue. It's not sea foam blue. No, it's blue. Those are the colors that look best on me. So within there, I found my power colors, which is red. When I wear red, there is no stopping me at all in anything I want to do in this world. It's very weird how colors can change how people treat you. how colors that you put on your back actually change your emotions, but changes other people's emotions. So understanding your colors, you won't want to go to any other color because you know the impact your colors have for you. So that will naturally cut down your wardrobe. And then, as I said, once you know your fit, your style, your empowerment just increases tenfold. So you have no need to be wearing things that don't suit you, that don't make you feel fabulous every time you put on your back. So that naturally shuts down your wardrobe. Have you ever heard of the 80-20 rule?
Yes. Okay, go ahead and explain to the listeners about the 80-20 rule and how it applies to your expertise.
80-20 rule, basically, out of the 100% of your closet, you only wear 20%. So that means 80% has gone to waste, both financially and also for space. Just think of how much money you wasted in that 80%. These are dresses you don't wear, things that are out of date, things that are out of style, things that don't fit you, things that you bought once and spent a lot of money on and never wear again, and we all are guilty of that. Those things need to be removed from your closet, and you fill them up. You fill up your 20% because you only wear those all the time. So that's how you understand that your best colors actually show you who you are and what you want to create, and it's a tenfold system. So you never have to worry about things like that. You don't have to worry about things like that because it comes so easily to you because you know what looks best on you, and that's all you worry about.
That's powerful in many ways. And one, I was just thinking that anybody who's listening, you can go to your closet right now, pull aside the things that you're never wearing, and you probably pretty much have the colors that you will not be drawn to wear in the first place. And right, so when you're out shopping, you say, oh, I just love the cut and style of this, and it's one of those colors. Don't even waste your money.
No, don't do it. It's very hard. You know, I have a lot of clients of mine who I tell them, black is not your best color. You're not a winter, therefore you should not wear black. And it takes them a while. I've had clients who I've been with for many years who I have to basically wean them off of the color black. And it's very hard, especially when things are on sale. Oh, my gosh. It is so hard to say, oh, my gosh, I'm not going to buy this shirt. It's on sale. It fits me. It's not my color. And most people give up and say, oh, it doesn't really matter. It's on sale. You could have saved that money and put it towards another $50 or whatever, bought something that was amazing for you.
There's many different suggestions in regards to how you choose color.
Yes.
Does it have to do with skin tone? Well, I know part of it does because sometimes I'll put a certain shade of green against me because I love green, but I don't have a tendency to buy it that often. But some shades of green make me look dead.
It's more than skin tone. It's your hair color. And your true hair color, not your dyed hair color. The first things I always ask my clients or the audience members when they come up to do like a color consult with me on stage, I always ask them, do you dye your hair? Do you dye your eyebrows? Do you dye your eyelashes? Do you tan? Because those things can interrupt who you really are. Mostly those things aren't you. That's somebody else's projection of you that you're putting onto yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
somebody
yeah.
else is projecting, or some other thought or some other visual entity is projecting onto you that their image is how you should look. So that's why you dye the hair, dye the eyebrows, dye the eyelashes, go to the tanning bed, do all those things because mostly that's not inherently who we are. So those things are key factors in understanding your actual color or your home season. Your home season.
There's so many things that you could expand upon in what you just said. Because what most people will do is they try to change self, as in their own image, for instance, like you mentioned, tanning, hair color, all sorts of modifications to different parts of their physicality, rather than saying, this is who I am. The clothing is a complement to my own self.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. It goes back to what you mentioned about trend setting. If we are into this, I have to create a certain image. I need to change myself in regards to looking on the outside. You are going to have a tendency to be the trendsetter. You are going to be one of the people, and we've all done this, where we've looked at other people's shoes, looked at what other people do.
Oh, we do it constantly. I still do it today. I'm not afraid. I will look. I say, you know what, are you being authentic? And you can tell.